What's up, everyone? Man, it's been a long time since I made one of these. Welcome to Tales of Crestoria. Welcome to another mobile game showcase, and boy, I'm excited for this one. Tales has been one of my favorite series of RPGs, and it finally has what I want to call the pristine Gacha experience. So this is Tales of Crestoria. I want to talk about this game with you guys, showcase this game. For people who are fans of Tales, you'll be very pleased at what this game has to offer. For people who don't even know what Tales is as an IP, I got something very special for you guys. This game actually shows you all the Tales history. So if you want to be like, Daiken, why would I play this game? I have no idea what Tales is even about. What is the Tales series? Who are these characters? I don't feel like I could play a game that I'm not invested in. Well, unlike a lot of gacha games that are like based on IPs and like don't really give you a lot of background about the IP itself, this game actually does, and it has a very widespread history when it comes to it. You can look at it chronologically, talking about the very first one, Tales of Fantasia in 1995. You can get the details on it right here. Gives you the overview, takes you to the website. You can see screenshots of the original version of the game, tell you a small synopsis. You can meet the characters here. You see a character on here you like. Hey, this Crest guy, he looks pretty cool. I like him. You want to know more about him? Go to Task of Characters. Go there he goes. Bam, click on him. You learn a little bit more about Crest. Learn who the voice actor is, and yeah. And it got all the games. The best thing about this is, for a Tales fan, this is like absolutely eye candy, because this goes not only from the main series of Tales games, but also the crossover games as well. So you got the main series games and the crossover ones, which is insane that they actually have characters from crossover games that weren't actually main games, like Tales of Radiant Mythology. They have Kanono from there, and yeah, it's just crazy that they have all these characters inside of one gacha game experience, and it's only going to get bigger. This game's only been out for a few weeks now, so it's a lot here. Of course, Tales do have a few animes too, so you can learn about them as well, the few animes and movies that they had thus far. But yeah, so talking more about actually the game itself, this game very simple in his layout. So it's a turn-based game. It's a turn-based RPG. If you're a big fan of the Tales series, like I said, you will be very pleased with what this game has to offer. It has a fully voiced Japanese story mode, so the story is right here. It takes you through the story of these new characters. So these are going to be your characters right here. There's Vicious. This is the main character. I forget his name for some reason. And then there's Melissa. So yeah, there's these three, and then of course there's more characters inside the story, but they actually integrate the other Tales characters inside of the story as well, which is pretty cool to see them in a different, different scenario, and they're playing their own part within the story as well. But it's mainly following these characters and their adventure, but they're meeting the other Tales characters inside of the story. I do have to say, this is probably one of the darkest Tales series that I've ever seen. They could probably only get away with this story inside of a gacha game. Yes, I do know a Berseria story, but I think this one's giving a run for his money so far. So far it is. I'm only on like chapter 3, but so far it's a pretty dark story. I'm not gonna lie. It's dealing with some subjects I didn't think this game would absolutely touch on, and it's like, whoa, they're actually, why is it going into this? It's like, okay. But yeah, like I said, fully voiced storyline. It also has other things, so like you can also play back. So I could just like play a chapter for you guys just so you can see what it looks like real quick. So I said fully voiced story, just like that. So you can see something's happening. These are cutscenes right here. It plays out really cool. But yeah, fully voiced, very cool. I'm not going to spoil you guys, just wanted to show you what it actually looks like. And there are skits, so as you get through other parts of the story, you'll see skits through here as well that you can actually play. And of course, if you're a fan of Tales series, you know what skits look like. But yeah, so that's also in the game. But what does the game actually has to offer? So like I said, very simplistic as far as what it actually does, but it does some pretty nice things here. So you have the story, then there's limited quests. So limited quests are going to be basically like your events. So right now we have the summer treasure event with cute Patty. So Patty from Tales of Vesperia. And then there is this event right now too. I believe this is the other summer event that's happening. So 2 events happening right now. Then there are your character experience. So this is where you're going to be farming for character experience stuff. Right now you can see this one's up and my time is up for these other ones. But basically these are what you're going to be doing for characters. So these are for characters, the bottles, and then the other ones are for your memorial stones, which we'll talk about a bit in a second. So you're going to be farming these materials to basically level up your characters and their memorial stones. Your memorial stones are pretty much like skills. And then of course everything takes gold. So if you want to farm your gold, this is where you're farming your gold at. Then there's the Phantom Tower. The tower is pretty much going to be pretty much what you would expect from a basic tower of a game, where it's going to have multiple different floors with different challenges, and getting up the floors will help you get more rewards. You know, getting all the way up to floor 30 will net you the highest reward right here, which is the Kratos. So this one, okay, that's just his memorial stone. Just want to make sure. So one thing about characters is characters always come with memorial stone, but memorial stones don't always come with characters. So that's just basically how it works inside the game. This game also has a guild system. So within the game, there is a guild system. So you could join a guild, and basically when you're inside a guild, you can do raids and stuff together. So that's always a nice thing. So there's raids. There's summons inside the guild as well, which is also a nice thing. So you get summons for being part of the guild and helping the guild out. And you can also join raids and stuff together. Allies, pretty much just your friends list. So this is where you can see your friends list. No, this is not your friends list. My bad. Sorry, this isn't the friend list. This is actually where some of the cool things. So if you're also a fan of the Tales series, then you'll be a big fan of this one right here. So this game does have the character rooms, and inside of here are your attachments. So if you are a big fan of Tales, like I said, yes, you can customize your characters with various attachments that you can actually purchase. Not with real money, I don't think. It's with these character tickets that you can get inside the game. So there's that, and there are going to be outfits for characters. I don't have one right now, but I have Yuri. Yuri's my favorite Tales character from Tales of Crestoria, so I have him right here. You can use the 2D or the 3D art, so SSR characters will have that. And of course, yes, this game do have mystic arts. SSR versions of characters have mystic arts. SR favorite versions of characters do not. For people who aren't familiar with what mystic arts are, they're pretty much the ultimates or supers of characters inside the game. Now talking more about the characters themselves, let's look at what a party lineup will look like. So this game does have an elemental system. You're going to have your earth, your water, your fire, your light, and your dark. And so it's just an elemental wheel like normal. And then there are your memorial stones right here at the bottom. I'll talk more about the elements once we get into actual battle. So memorial stones, like I said, are going to be ways to level up your characters a little bit more. So this one on Yuri, plus 30% damage to sword type allies and mystic arts. Now you're not actually leveling up this skill right here when you level it up. You're actually leveling up these stats that you see at the top. So these stats at the top actually get stronger as you level up these and as you level up your characters. Now you can do this thing called Ascension, which actually levels up these stats. So it's level 1. You can actually level it up through actually getting another version. So if I get a dupe Yuri, I can use this and actually level this up. Same thing with characters. You can actually level up their mystic arts and stuff like that too. There is a sub stone party, so there is a benefit for leveling up stones you don't use, because you can actually get other stats here too. And there is a type match system. So if we're doing certain matches like this, you can actual special bonuses as well, which is also nice. So making sure that you doing special types for like specific party that you're running will be very good. Now if you are familiar with how Grand Blue Fantasy works, for anybody that played that game, this game you will be running basically like set teams almost. So you will be like trying to get like a water team or earth team, a light team and stuff like that. You'll be like pretty much trying to do that to farm, to farm like battles and stuff like that, because certain levels will tell you like the recommended type. There are raids that are like, you know, going to be aside for a certain type, so you want to have a lot of good allies within that type so you can do a lot of damage of that type, of the advantage type. So you're going to definitely be worrying about trying to get teams of that aspect. Now showing off what an actual battle looks like, let me just go here real quick. I'll do this real quick for you guys. Also, yeah, you could pick one of your friend units. They take place of one of your units. So I'm not going to pick one just for the sake of video purposes. Because I actually want to show you guys a battle and not have my my friend beat him up because he is quite strong. He's a little stronger than me. So yeah, showcasing battle here. It's on auto. I can take it off auto. There's a 2x mode. But one cool thing about this game, characters that know each other will talk, and there are special intros. So I mean outros. So if you are familiar with Tales series, once again, you should be familiar with like special outros with characters and stuff like that. But how this game basically works is, as you can see, this is the wheel of the wheel, elemental wheel in the top left here. So you have earth beating wind, and wind beating water, water beating fire, and fire beating earth, and then light and dark counter each other as their element neutral to all the others. Now as far as characters, you can select who you want to go first. So you're not actually tied to like, you know, this order right here. You can select who. There's no speed or anything like that that makes it to where one has to go first over the other. It is a turn-based game, so after all your units attack, then the other person would attack. We're on turn 1, as you can see here. The objective of this game pretty much is you want to be using elemental advantage, but at the same time, every character has these things called hits. Hits is obviously the amount of hits that it does. The reason why hits is important is certain characters do a lot of hits but don't do as much damage, and other characters do more damage but less hits. And the reason that's important is because there's a combo attack inside this game. So showing that off right here, as you can see right there, Yuri did 10 hits, so 10 hits gave me a 10% more damage boost. This character also does a lot of hits, so he does 6. So see if I can showcase another one here for you guys. So every like 10 is when you get the bonus, but he does a decent amount. Let's see if I can get it from her. I can. So okay, so I'll be able to showcase this here. There we go. So 20 gives 20%, and it could keep going up, right? So it keep going up, and the higher the hits go, it starts multiplying at a certain point. So I think like once you get to 40, rather than give you 40%, it gives you like 60% and stuff like that. So you want to, like, you know, do a lot of hits with your characters first, and then save your stronger characters that do less hits later, because they typically do more damage in aspects. So that's definitely going to be something you're going to be worrying about. And then of course, making sure that you have good memorial stones along with your characters as well, so you can actually get more damage on top of that. And this is one of the like special outros right here. Yeah, I've never seen that one before. I never had these two on the same team, so that was new to me. But yeah, so having different, like I said, having certain characters on the team will actually net you certain things, not bonuses, but net you certain outros and stuff with characters, which are pretty unique. And there's quite a few inside the game. But yeah, and then there's like this time box here. So this is a pretty unique thing. So like, you got to play this game for like a certain amount of time, and then like you get these rewards every day. So I got the first one was 10 minutes, then this was 30 minutes, so the next 30 minutes I get this one, an hour I could get this one, in 2 hours I could get this one. You want to make sure you get them when they're finished, because if you don't, then the next timer actually won't start. And of course, this game does have your normal things of dailies and summons and stuff like that. So these are some dailies, some summons here and stuff. Claim all these. But you see here, clear dailies, and then there's clearing other things. So this is a summer event, so event stuff to give you these points right here. These can be exchanged for summer items, so summer attachments. There's like a couple of fun summer attachments and stuff you can get right now. This game do have a PvP, by the way, too. Now it's not going to be player versus player in the aspects of like live PvP, but it's still PvP. You fight the person's characters. The only thing about it is you can't see what person you're fighting, so you just want to get like a pretty good team that you think could pretty much beat all the situations that you may encounter. So in this aspect of the game, you don't really want to play a mono team. You want to play a well diverse team that can pretty much counter situations that you think you will encounter inside the game. Right now the character bonus is all characters doing with this plus 200% damage. So sword characters are having additional damage right now with this bonus right here. So all characters attack up by 200%, eligible characters. So definitely want to play to the bonuses as well, and then forming team right there. So it keeps things engaging in that aspects. And right now we are already in season 4, 3 days left. The seasons are pretty fast. The seasons are like, as you can see right here, seasons are just like a week. So we're season 4, so we're week 4 in the game now. So yeah, don't worry, this game hasn't been out for that long. But yeah, so that's pretty much arena. And then of course there are the summons of the game here inside. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a summon that I did right here. Alright, so we're gonna be trying to summon on this summer banner right here. You see this character, these are the two characters. You can see their skills right here. You change the movie to see like the character skills. So the one thing about the characters is like there are gonna be multiple versions of the characters. So Yuri, my favorite character, he's actually getting his summer costume next. It was actually like Data Mine, I think. And they got different mystic arts too. So they're gonna have cool different mystic arts. 4 different versions of the characters with like they're gonna have different elements and stuff attached to them. So that's gonna be good. I think there's a really cool one I liked here. I think it was Vicious. This one right here, this look really sick. Look at that. All the gunshots. The big blast, then he pops off, like zooms in and enemies falls in the background. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Alright, anyway. We're gonna summon on this banner. So basically how it works is it's gold if like you get like the SRs. It turns rainbow if you're getting the SSR. So we're looking for a rainbow here. So hopefully we don't get shafted. Let's see what we get. Come on, give me something good. These are like my first summons of the game, so. This is what the summon animation looks like. Oh no, it's gold. No rainbow. No rainbow. Ah, we didn't get nothing, guys. Alright, so we got an R. So R's apparently are going to be Memoria Stones. We did get a new character. When you get new characters, they show up like this. So I got Norma. See if I get any more characters. SRs, like I said, usually probably characters. I think I have this character, right? Yeah, that's a dupe. But yeah, like I said, if you're a big fan of Tales series, this is definitely something that's it's pretty nice. I like it. Only characters that have Mystic Arts are the SSR characters, though. Ooh, look at my boy Hubert. There's gonna be a new character. Hey, Elise. All right, cool. So I got a healer. Go Tipo. Sharing is caring. I hated that thing, by the way. But yeah, we got a new character. So that was good. Alright. So it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Maybe we should try one more. It is about to end. And then we still got plenty of time on the other banner. Let's try it one more time. Let's see if we can get something good here. You can see the drop rates. The drop rates in this game are actually pretty lenient too. Drop rates for SSRs are 5%. Average drop rate for most gacha games usually is going to be less than that. It's usually like it's like 3% usually. So 5% there. R rates are 75, and then SR rates are actually 20%. So actually really good. And 10 summons guaranteed 95 for the SR. SSR is 5% still. So definitely very good. And then the rate up banner characters. You can see the contents of the banner this way for a more visual representation of what you can actually pull here as well. So definitely cool, definitely good. We're gonna try it one more time. Let's see our luck. Come on, let's get one rainbow. Hopefully we get something good here. Maybe not. I may get shafted. Yes, let's go. We did it. We got rainbow. Oh, we got 2 rainbows. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so remember the regular one, the R's, these are like Memoria Stones. Alright, this is character. Oh. Oh, it changed. It changed. Oh, this is a good summon. Let's go. We did it. Let's go. We got her. Let's go. We did it, boys. So this is the character actually from the PSP version. Tales of Radiant Mythology. She was the main character of that. So, glad we got that. We may get a dupe here, actually. They do got rate up. Hopefully, maybe we can get the other character. We got 2 more. Okay, so that one's actually a Memoria Stone. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was actual character. So, who was that? Rose? Nice. Alright, what we got here, boys? Ooh, is that Mila? Let's go. Okay. Mila Maxwell. This is looking pretty good, guys. Look like we got a good summon here. Man, we got Mila too. Alright. All we need is the last one not to be a dupe. Come on, no dupes. Let's go. It's not a dupe. Is that Luger? Oh, it's the Aegis guy. Okay. Nice. I'll take it. Cool. Alright. That's a good summon. So yeah, that's the summoning system. I got extremely lucky. That was from an earlier take of the video that I did, but something happened and I couldn't actually do that one. But it was a really good summon, and I'm like saving my crystals so I can do another summon. But I want to show you guys how the summoning in the game actually works. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty good. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this game is turning out. Like I said, it's still in the early stages. Another really good thing that I want to point out for this game is a lot of people would like to know, is a game free to play or whatever. One thing I do gotta say about this game is most gacha games, when it comes to like buying stuff inside the game, there's a lot of things you could buy because, you know, as we just said, there's like gold inside the game. When you want to level up your characters, like ascend them, you need like these special materials, and like none of that stuff you can buy. The only thing you can buy in this game is the premium currency, and the only thing the premium currency is good for is summons and refreshes. So pretty much the only thing you can really do in this game is like play the game more and just summon more, pretty much, with the currency. So if you're thinking like, you know, someone's like really paying their way out this game, the only thing they're paying for is just the premium currency itself. So they still have to work to get their items, still have to play the game in order to do the things. You know, they can still have bad summoning luck. They could still, you know, have bad RNG when it comes to getting the materials and stuff like that. So they still really have to play the game. You're not bypassing the part of playing the game by just purchasing like these packs and stuff like that, which people can appreciate, especially when a game has a competitive aspect. People really want to know how pay to win. But obviously, you know, if you pay inside the game, you pay for your crystals, and you know, of course, there's a chance that you're going to be a stronger player in that aspect. But in the end of the day, I mean, it's a gacha game, so you know, who spins will probably be stronger, but it is not as bad as, like, you know, some other gacha games. So I could definitely appreciate that. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to talk about this because Tales is one of my favorite RPG series of games, and I think this is a really good gacha game for it. It has a great story, great cast of characters, it's doing some good things. I like the way the combat feels. It has some unique aspects to it. The leveling feels nice, the pacing feels nice, the guild system's nice. It did have some, like, it probably still do have like a few crashing bugs, but it's slowly getting fixed right now too, so that's good, because I remember the first like few weeks it was definitely very bad, but I think it's in a good spot now, so you don't have to worry about too much of the crashes. There are some fixing stuff now, and yeah, it's just in a really good spot. I'm really loving this game. But yeah, like I said, I just want to showcase it because Tales is one of my favorite. Anyway, if you like anything I have to say, drop me a like, I greatly appreciate it, and if you want to hear more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so your next video goes live. As always, my name is Daiken, and I'll see y'all next time. Signing out.